Good morning. This is Neetu June. I'm applying for Masters in Supply Chain Management at MIT. I did Bachelor's in Civil Engineering from Punjab Engineering College, Chandigarh, in India. After college, I worked for 5 years in the petroleum industry, primarily in supply chain management function, before taking a 3 years sabbatical. I utilized those 3 years to prepare for civil service examination and was successful in clearing the preliminary examination twice, but I could not make it further. Civil service exam in India is one of the toughest examination worldwide, and it is the gateway to Indian diplomatic, administrative, and police services. Currently, I stay in Princeton area, New Jersey, and running a small-scale semiconductor reseller business with dealers in USA and customers in India. To answer the first question, why do I want to get a master's degree in supply chain management? So after finishing my engineering degree, I joined as an operations officer for Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited, that is HPCL. I was fortunate to be introduced to the concepts of supply chain management at the very early stage of my career. During my 5 years with HPCL, there was never a dull moment. I always had complex supply chain problems to solve, starting from unavailability of the product, arranging alternate sources of supply, planning product delivery schedules, and so on. I would like to pursue a master's degree in supply chain management to update myself with the current trends and also to build a theoretical and multi industry perspective. Now, regarding my previous supply chain training and work experience, most of my experience in supply chain management has been built through practical hands on exposure as compared to theoretical background. I worked in multiple functions such as distribution and transport, retail engineering, purchase and operations, and managed the supply and coordination of 270 plus retail outlets for multiple petroleum products. All the above roles require detailed understanding of the operational data and quick decision making. Just to give an example, when I was posted at a regional depot, I was responsible for distributing the allotted monthly kerosene quota to authorized dealers. Kerosene is subsidized product in India as it is used as a source of cooking and illumination by a large part of Indian population who cannot afford electricity or cooking gas. The unavailability of kerosene used to be a trying situation owing to its importance to the end customer as well as managing the expectation of administrative availability. I feel the correct timely information regarding the product availability, unforeseen delays, alternative options available are kind of backbone of supply chain for essential products. So, as mentioned, there has been plenty of opportunities for me to closely examine the supply chain issues. However, I have not had a formal training in the same. Now, the perfect job that I would like to get after I have completed the supply chain program, I would like to join petroleum industry back as a supply chain consultant. This time, I want to be part of forecasting and planning at the organizational level. I think the petroleum industry offers a very different and complex scenario. The limited resources, geographical location, long distance transportation, usually intercontinental, bulkiness of the product, uncertainty of international political situation, and the overall global impact on the economies worldwide. There is a greater scope of operational optimization of the supply chain in the petroleum industry. Now, what global supply chain problem do I find the most interesting and why? I think retail is offering the most complex problem for supply chain management nowadays. With success of online giants such as Amazon, the retail products are now just a click away, resulting in binge purchases. Many of them may be returned, leading to the increased complexity of stock management. With the global market, keeping up with the ever dynamic demands of the customer is very difficult. 1 minute an order is placed, and just a couple of seconds later, it is no longer required. Though online retailing is challenging the brick and mortar retail stores in terms of remote access, lower priced products, etc., whether they can provide instant gratification successfully is something to be seen. Instant here might mean product delivery in 1 2 hours. Walmart has just introduced the concept of 30 seconds return and free 2 day shipping to compete with Amazon. I strongly think that newer business models supported by efficient supply chain management techniques would decide the ultimate winner here. Thank you for listening to me and have a nice day.